Another cool thing about John Carpenter is that he does all his own music.
Yes,
I know,
for his movies.
and it's good.
I mean, the Halloween theme is iconic, and it's so simple. Now, you do the music for your movies, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, everything's kind of a collaboration where we do. I mean, he's definitely more of the camera side of things. I start the music, but at the end of the day, we all get together at some point and go like, this needs to be fixed, and then this needs to be fixed, and we all kind of like collaborate.
We'll kind of just fight with each other until something comes out.
Usually fight.
Something that always fascinates me about movie music is like how you time it with the scenes. Do you start with the edit? Do you start with the music? Do you?
Luckily, I don't worry with that.
It's both. Like I'll come up with a theme that I have a feeling will go really well for this part, right? But then he'll have an edit for that part, and so then we'll put it together, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I will change as many notes as I can or beats as I can to match the film. But sometimes editing doesn't happen on a time signature grid.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you want that vertical to hit right in time with music and right on time with the shot, you can only get it so close for it to be in musical timing. So then we'll go back and then tighten up the edit so that it'll hit.
So they sort of inform each other.
They inform each other, yeah.
I'm a
Exactly.
strong believer of when you edit, for whatever your scene is, you should have a piece of music in mind when just for editing, not necessarily putting it even on there, but so you can get this tempo down in your head.
Right.
Because that helps a lot with the cutting of
Rhythm is everything.
the rhythm of a scene. So you're like, okay, this scene, it kind of reminds me of Trampled Underfoot by Led Zeppelin. So I'm going to edit to that piece of music.
Oh, that's cool.
And the rhythm of that will be in the edit subconsciously.
Just don't let that song get stuck in your head and married to that, because it's not going to be there.
because it's not going to be there.
And your composer's going to come at you with something totally different, with something that they heard when they were seeing the footage. So we've had that's been
that's what our fights are.
Yeah, it's like, no, I edited it to Karma Police. Well, we can't use Karma Police.
Yeah, it's called radio editing. We'll give it to us.
We're at a point in our career where we dream of being able to afford other people's music.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe when that day comes where we're like, we know this budget's going to have enough, we'll put this song in it, you know?
Okay.
But for now, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So we're like, we'll just write our own piece.
Well,
Meaning Sam's going to write something.
Yeah. The music is absolutely, especially in horror. Like, think of the greatest Psycho. You've got Jaws.
Exorcist.
Halloween, like you said. I mean, all of the greatest
Even
horror
Nightmare on
movies.
Elm Street.
Even
That's more of a children singing type.
Yeah, but still, it's iconic, and it is a character, and it
There's
is
a little
like
piano part there.
with a horror movie and with a really good movie anyway. You can be like, that's the right stuff. It's that theme.
That's
remember?
the Back to the
That's
Future
Back to the
theme.
Future theme.
Best theme ever.
Right? When you hear it, you see the movie.
There are directors like Quentin Tarantino and Paul Thomas Anderson who will have all of the songs sort of lined up in their head while they're writing the script.
Yes. Like, I know Paul Thomas Anderson actually writes to
Tarantino
the
does the
music.
same thing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if he writes to it, but he'll say in one of his scripts, Unchained Melody plays while this 70 millimeter shot. Like, it's so detailed.
Wow.
Hateful Eight, he used
The unused score for the
unused
thing.
score for the thing, which I thought that was really cool. Yeah, Ennio Morricone did the music for most of the music for the thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, and John Carpenter was like, "No offense, Ennio, but I can do this better
for my movie."
for my movie." Yeah, and he did. Quentin Tarantino was like, "Well, this is Ennio Morricone, man."
And
We're gonna
Hateful Eight is his ode to the thing.
And
it's written in sort of a similar scenario.
Yeah.
All of these people sort of
Yeah.
jump.
And you know, who is the bad guy? Who is which?
We
one
haven't
of us?
mentioned The Thing enough either. That movie is one of the best horror movies ever made.
Incredible movie, and overshadowed the year it came out by E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. came out, and everybody's going to see E.T. And
Which is a great movie. I'm
yeah,
not
that's.
gonna-
I mean,
There was another movie that came out that year too that got really overshadowed that we have a personal tie to.
Yeah.
Tron. Our old man was in that movie.
Yeah.
yes, their
Looks-
dad,
Looks amazing in tights. The
titular
glow.
character.
In fact,
Long tights.
if you want to go on the old little tweeter twat, Spawnatron right here.
Spawnatron.
I am Spawnatron, and on the
Follow.
PlayStation Network, so we can play games.
That is a classic movie. Grew up watching your dad as Tron.
So did we.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That would make sense.
So there's no
But
way
that's
that movie
true.
could have done well
It's
anyway.
very interesting about Tron because it was not considered for the Oscar
No,
for special
no.
effects.
Because they thought it was
Because
some
they'd
gimmick.
never seen
Because
it.
there were these newfangled
The computers did
computer
it for them.
effects.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense.
It's not really animation. It's not. I don't know what it is. It's not special effects. What is it? I don't know what it is. It'll never last.
So it got completely
snubbed.
Didn't even get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Which it easily would have won because
It brought a new technology to motion pictures. We went and saw it on the big screen years ago, and they were talking about it. It was actually a screening for CGI artists. They were talking about the whole thing, and that entire movie was done on 2 80-megabyte drives. That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
These people were really pioneers. Maybe a little bit biased because it was, part of our family, but it was really ahead of its time. And the other thing that was way ahead of its time is the writing. That nobody could understand a damn word of, what
like all the users.
Yeah, the users. One character's name is RAM. Yeah, CPUs, master control programs, and
Name's Flynn. I'm what you guys call a user.
These people were just like, I don't get it.
I nerded out on that movie, and I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen when I first saw it, actually.
Spandex.
On VHS.
Spandex with computer jargon.
Glowing
lines.
spandex. How did they get the stuff to glow?
They shot the entire thing in black and white.
Yeah. Really? We got some great pictures on the set.
Those suits were all white with black lines.
Yeah, their faces were all painted white. Apparently, I was brought to set. I was a little baby, like not even a year old, and I was completely terrified of my father because he was completely painted white. Apparently, I took one look at him and just cried, and then they knew that they had a hit on their hands.
They were like, these guys are going to be horror film directors.
We have some great pictures where you could see all the sets are just black blocks and in like PVC piping where they could like swing on it or something like that.
Ship.
That's the ship, yeah, exactly. And they climb up on these blocks, and our old man always just kind of like compared it to doing like theater, where it's literally just a black set. You make believe the set around you, and
actors have the best job. They get to play pretend. Like working actors get paid to play, and then they would have I guess Disney's cell animators go through each thing frame by frame and animate the lights on the people.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then there would be animators on those 80-megabyte computers that were like creating the landscapes and stuff, and then they would marry the two images.
One of my favorite things is the hidden Mickey Mouse. It's favorite
when you're flying over.
Yeah. You can see the
pretty cool.
Mickey Mouse ears.
Bet you haven't seen the hidden dick.
No, I've not seen the hidden dick.
It's a rocket ship. No, it's a cock. Balls. Get the smoochie.
Click that link.
Yeah. Right down there somewhere.
I don't see it.
It's like right by my coffee cup.
Oh,
yeah.
That link.
Yeah.
Do it.
Thanks for watching. The Boxleitner brothers will be here all month for some more BOXTOBER.
Groovy.
Did you get a weird ringing in your ear after drinking that coffee?
No, but I did see trails. Is there a 7-foot rabbit standing in the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
Donnie.
He's always been there.
Good.
He done. Go get us some coffee.
We need some more coffee.
We need coffee.
Get us some coffee.
You don't want to disappear, do you?
The rocket.
Coffee.